Before we're gonna start, I just need to give you some new accordance. Firstly, the name of the channel will change from the dark side to the hidden side, and that's yeah, things happen that I had to change the name of the channel, so it will never be the dark side anymore. It will be the hidden side. Okay. Actually, I'm wearing a cap today because my hair is getting longer, and I can't even make him being beautiful, and you're gonna see me wearing a cap for a while. Yeah, do not bully me actually. I don't love to be in this look, but I had to be in this. Secondly, I'm not wearing black today because I have a special topic to talk about, and I need the video be special, so I'm wearing yellow. Actually, that not happened. My close friends know that I love the black so much, and I'm wearing black every single moment. So today you're gonna see me with a different look and different topic. That's not all the accordance, but that's the important one, so let's get in our topic directly. Okay, the Arabic language. Actually, the Arabic language is one of the oldest language in the whole world, with age getting started before Jesus alayhi salam got born by thousands of years. And in some theories, they said the Arabic language older grammatically and pronouncing than the Akkadic language herself. And the Akkadic language is one of the oldest language in the world, and it's extended now, by the way. But no one admit who came first. And in some notions, they said it was the language that Adam alayhi salam was taught. The Arabic language is one of the most sixth language widely spoken across the world, and one of the six official language of the United Nations, and with 422 million speaker and more than 293 native speaker. Welcome in the hidden side, I'm someone from somewhere in this planet. The Arabic is an official language in 22 countries which form the Arab League. And also it came from the Central Semitic section from the Semitic languages. Actually, we had explained the Semitic languages specifically at the last video. If you haven't seen it, just back for the last video and you will find the Semitic language. It's also spread predominantly in the region stretching the Middle East and the south of Africa, and on a lot of places else. According to a research published by the British Council, they found only 1% of the adult population of the United Kingdom who can hold a conversation in Arabic. So that's give us an important question. Is the Arabic that hard language to learn and talk? Actually, as the answer for that question, I'm gonna tell you this. The Arabic is the fourth hardest language in the world after Chinese, Korean, and Japanese. But why the Arabic is that hard? Actually, that happened for a lot of reasons. Firstly, the Arabic is so rich language with more than 12 million vocab, and according to some resources, they said that number without any repetition. But I can't admit this. That's according to some resources. But the question in here, why the Arabic have all that vocab? Actually, that's according to the age of the language and the vocalization. Even if it was the same word but the vocalization was different, you will find the meaning of the word had a change. Like hibr and habr. Hibr means ink and habr means positive. Okay, if you are not persuaded, actually you come back for المتنبي poetry when he said ألم 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 بدائه إن آن أوانه. You find all the words have the same shape, but the vocalization had a change, which each one of them has a totally different meaning. Also in the Arabic you can find a lot of names for the same thing. Like the line, for example, you will find more than 300 names for the line in the Arabic. And the line wasn't the only thing. At least there is an 11 word to describe the meaning of the love or the stages of the love in the Arabic. And the camel had hundreds of names. And according to some references, they said there are 1,000 names for this word. Do you imagine what's going on here? As an Arabian native speaker, I only just 7 names for the line. Man, look how incredible is that. Actually, there is another question. What is the difference between the Arabic now and the Arabic before the Islam? I'm gonna tell you this. Now we have 3 sections for the Arabic. Firstly, the classical Arabic, which is the language of the Quran that we use now to pray or to do the Islamic duties. And then secondly, you will find the modern standard Arabic, and we use it in newspapers and this kind of shit. Actually, the modern standard Arabic is a classical Arabic, but had it changed a little bit to be suitable for our modern life. And both of them Arabic is a classical Arabic, or as we called it in the Arabic, Fusha. In the last section, you will find that we have the dialect language. And the dialect language we use in our daily conversations and daily situations. But the dialect language can change from a country to another, or even from a town to another, like in Cairo and Alexandria, for example. Okay, that's now. What about in the past? Actually, in the past, even they had a dialect language. They were 7. Qurayshi, Hazil, Tamimi, Azad, Rabi'a, and Hawazin, and Sa'ad bin Bakr. But there is a big difference between ours and theirs dialect language. In ours dialect language, you can find the meaning. Can it change from a city to another, or from a country to another? Or even the language or the dialect language herself can change from one to another. But in the dialect language of the old Arabians, they has no grammatical or change in the meaning, but it's just in how to pronounce the word. So it's so similar to accent, not a dialect language. But it wasn't the only thing actually. The Arabic before the Islam wasn't dropped, or actually there is no drop or points on the letter, and that's what made ba and ta and tha letters so similar. But the Arabics can know the difference between them and can read them easily because they were so smart, and they can understand it without any vocalization on the letters. And they considered that if there is any person send an Arabic message to Arabian without vocalization, that's a kind of insult for the Arabian, and he will never accept this, and he will start to think that that person has adopted in his phonological. But there's a special thing in the Arabic not exist in any language else, like dot sound or hot sound in some places. And also the most incredible thing that even the letters can carry a meaning, like qi, which means to protect, or like she, to snitch, and that means to snitch someone. For example, I can give example for this: qi nafsaka nara, she bihi. Yes, she bihi means to snatch him, or qi nafsaka nara, protect yourself from the fire. As a Semitic language, the Arabic has a complex grammar and eloquence, and they are related in some times. And in the grammar, the Arabic shows the false development of the typical Semitic word structure. And the and the grammar section is the best section in the Arabic, because without the grammar we wouldn't have that great language that we talk. And equally, the Arabic is so interesting because you can give a meaning for someone, and the meaning that he understood is not the meaning that you mean. Like the entender between Ahmad Shawqi and Hafiz Ibrahim, and it's a famous situation. And or you can tell someone a word or a sentence that have another meaning, like when you said his dog is a coward. Actually, that's not a kind of insult. You mean he's so generous. And let me explain to you why. When when a strange person came to your tent in the past, your dog will start to bark in him hardly. But when the dog found you, came out of your tent and trying to shake your hand, saying welcome, give him the food and the drink, actually after some times with some strange people, your dog will start to not bark. Actually, it will be a waste of time. So your dog will not bark on the strange people. So the Arabs called him a coward dog. So that means you are so generous. And as long as the Arabic is a great language, he affects the other languages like the English. According to the British Council, they found many words in the English came directly or indirectly from the Arabic, like cotton, coffee, lemon, and more. And also the algebraic X letter, which represent to the unknown, came from the Arabic, and it was in the Arabic means shay'. and it went to Spain in an indirectly way, and from Spain went to the English as an X that we know now. At the end, I want to show you how an incredible and a great language that we talk. Actually, I'm so proud that I can speak Arabic well, and I'm a native Arabian speaker. And I wanted to conclude this thing with a verse of poetry, which said, إن الذي ملأ اللغات محاسنا جعل الجمال وسره في الضاد. Thanks for your watching. See you in the next video.